Today, when more than 50% of the world's population lives in the cities, and due to humanity's fast and unconscious consumption habits, natural resources first and our environment second are under threat. Global warming, or in other words climate change, comes out as a result of this threat. The most important responsibility of humanity that attempts for sustainable development against this threat is the protection of the environment. ISTAC Company, which is an affiliated company of the Istanbul Metropolitan Municipality, was established in 1994 with the vision of sustainable environment, working for a more livable world as the leader and pioneering organization of its sector in the area of integrated waste and environment management with its competent and experienced team. ISTAC Company shares its experience and solutions with the whole of Istanbul, which is one of the most important metropolitan cities of the world, within a customer-focused understanding. ISTAC Company has prepared its integrated solid waste management strategic plan, compatible to EU environment legislation, and realizes the recycling and disposal of the waste in Istanbul until 2025 according to this plan. The selection of appropriate methods, technology and management plan, and its implementation directed to an objective of a determined waste management is defined as integrated waste management. Today, for the integrated waste management, the implementation of 5 main hierarchical strategies are foreseen. These are waste prevention and reduction, reuse, recycle, recovery, disposal. ISTAC Company, which executes its work within the scope of the waste management hierarchy, presents effective and economical solutions. Domestic waste coming from households formed due to the daily consumption consisting of mostly organic and packaging waste. Medical waste consists of infectious factors and pathological waste formed in hospitals and health centers. Waste from the construction and demolition areas. Construction and demolition waste. Marine waste, MARPOL 7378 waste from the ships, which are petroleum derivative, such as bilge, sludge, slop, within the scope of the Marine Pollution Agreement included in its annexes. Industrial waste and hazardous waste arising from the industry and manufacturing processes. We invite you to the voyage of waste, which may not have attracted your attention earlier. The voyage of domestic waste starts from our homes and after is collected by district municipalities and is brought to transfer stations which are in 7 different locations in Istanbul. Here, the wastes which are compressed and transferred to bigger silos and semi-containers are transferred to the landfill areas. In Istanbul on the European side at Odayeri Göktürk, and on the Asian side at Kumurcuoda, Karakiraz location, in landfill areas prepared according to international standards, wastes are disposed of by storing approximately 14,000 wastes per day. Leachate water formed by leaking from the inside of the wastes in the landfill areas have high load of pollution as of their contents. With the objective of eliminating the effect of the leachate waters to the environment and human health for their recovery, leachate water facilities with advanced technology have been established in landfill areas. Leachate water with the membrane and nanofiltration technology used by these facilities, and in Odayeri landfill area they are given qualities to be discharged to the channel, and in the Kumurcuoda landfill area to be used in river discharge norms. In the elimination of the waste by means of storage, landfill gas with the contents of methane that emerges as a result of fermentation is the kind of gas which has the effect of greenhouse gas and causes climate change, and has 21 times more greenhouse gas effect than carbon dioxide. Landfill gas is also an alternative fuel with a high calorific value. ISTAC Company, with the objective of reducing the greenhouse gas emissions that cause climate change and to recover it by producing electricity from methane, has established the electric energy production facilities from landfill gas. In this system, the gas formed out of control from solid waste is collected by gas collection systems and is turned into electrical energy by using as fuel in special gas engines. Within the framework of packaging waste control regulation, decomposing at the source project has started in 2005. At the source of the packaging waste formed by plastic, metal, paper carton, glass, etc. In other words, in places such as houses, industry, business, workplace, school, hospitals, etc. The accumulation of other domestic and organic waste separately, and to provide their recycling. The project, which is conducted together with the waste collection companies with a license under the responsibility of the district municipalities. ISTAC company, coordination duty is conducted. In this project, executed with two dimensions, the target is, while providing training to increase the environmental consciousness, on the other hand is to provide the collection of the packaging waste from houses and businesses separately. After the physical processing, the packaging waste collected, they are recycled as secondary raw material and recovered by the economy. In the compost and recovery facility of ISTAC, located on the European and Asian side, 3,000 tons of solid waste are processed daily with contemporary methods, and new economical values are produced from the waste. When recycling the packaging waste, organic wastes are recovered by turning them into compost form. The compost production is material used in parks and gardens that develops the soil with a high ability of holding water and high organic value. Plastic materials high in polyethylene and polypropylene decomposed are turned into granule form and recovered by the economy as a raw material. Additionally, remaining plastic bags heavy with inorganic wastes are ground, processed and turned into secondary fuel with high calorific value that develops the product quality of the cement factories. In other words, they are turned into fuel derived from waste. In the Environment Laboratory established with the support of TÜBİTAK, 35 different types of analysis can be done in the Environmental Laboratory, where the routine analyses of the compost produced are done. And also, the analysis service is provided for water and leachate water. Even though domestic waste forms the highest amount among the waste management activities, medical wastes arising from health facilities, industrial waste arising from industry are also included. Medical waste collected daily by ISTAC company's licensed medical waste vehicles from the health organizations with a capacity of 20 and more beds in Istanbul are disposed of by burning within the framework of regulations in medical waste incineration plants. On the other hand, within the framework of the activities started, directed to the increased demands and due to the inadequate capacity of existing industrial waste disposal facilities, ISTAC company has started to work on the management and disposal of industrial waste. Istanbul is developing rapidly and has become a head-turning investment center in recent years as a result of the urban change and renewal movement, and as a result of the formation of new settlement areas. Therefore, the management of the excavation soil, together with the management of construction, destruction wastes are important management activities handled additionally. ISTAC company, in this context, provides contributions to the sustainable environment, on the one hand operating sanitary landfill areas for excavation of soil, construction and demolition waste, and on the other hand by providing the recovery of the construction and demolition waste and botanical soil. In the Environmental Control Center established, the management and auditing of all vehicles carrying waste over the global positioning system is realized. Main arteries used by tens of thousands of vehicles and by millions of pedestrians in Istanbul are the main lifeblood of the city that are continuously polluted. The mobile teams of ISTAC company provide cleaning services within the boundaries of Istanbul Metropolitan Municipality in the main arterial roads and in squares. Istanbul's main arterial roads and squares are swept with advanced road sweeping fleet, equipped with up-to-date technology, 365 days and 24 hours a day. Planning is done in a way so as not to leave any arterial road of Istanbul unswept. With these special vehicles, and daily environmental control center cleaning activities are audited. Mobile teams, when cleaning also in areas such as squares, bus stops, pavements, and overpasses, they also realize special processes as washing signs and barriers. In Istanbul, which is a port city, keeping the shores and the beaches clean, as well as the avenues clean, are most important. ISTAC company has established special teams with the objective of cleaning the pollution which occurs on all sea surfaces, natural and environmental pollution on shores, in the opening of rivers and beaches, the disposal of waste, the recovery and recycling and collection of the ship waste within the boundaries of the Istanbul Metropolitan Municipality. ISTAC teams clean the special walking roads and roads of the beaches on the coastline open to the public within the boundaries of Istanbul. These teams additionally realizing the cleaning of the sea surface with their special vessels. All sweeping of the openings of the rivers located within the boundaries of Istanbul and the cleaning of special regions such as the Golden Horn from waste and mud is also realized by ISTAC company. The waste, leachate waters, and waste derived from petroleum are also collected by ISTAC's waste collection ships with special purposes. Especially the petroleum and petroleum-derived solid and liquid waste of the ships that emerge as the result of the normal activities and which constitute a great threat for the environment are collected and dehydrated and purified in the Haydarpaşa waste reception plant located in Haydarpaşa port. Thereby, by controlling the ship waste, marine pollution is prevented, and products derived from petroleum and oil obtained as the result of the purification are recovered by the economy. ISTAC company, which is the first and largest organization of Turkey on the issue of environment and waste management, with the training centers organized periodically, shares its experience with other organizations and institutions. ISTAC is also involved in consultancy, planning, project development, engineering services and implementation activities on the issue of waste management outside of Istanbul. ISTAC company, with the superior technology, know-how and institutional structure it uses within the scope of the national and international environment quality standards, continues to provide service as a respected and leading organization in the waste and environmental management sector. We are at your environment. ISTAC.